Hi Leos, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of December, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month it's inspired in the current Sagittarius season we are on. If you'd like to know more details about it, you can read in the description box, where you can also find the current list of reading services I offer. I also am going to make, as usual, available as we reach the end of the year for 1 month, at least one or two, the reading option of the sneak peek into the year of 2022. So if you like to know what kind of energies and main themes might be a part of the next year cycle for you, again, just check the info down below or email me with your questions. If you would like to donate and support my channel, you can do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So Leos, I feel like you're just, the month of December is all about you getting ready for something big. So it's like there seems to be a sense of arrangements, preparation, that it's important throughout the month of December. You feel to be very invested on big things, big plans, big situations. Some of you could be really building here something that requires a lot of your focus, a lot of your energy, a lot of your hard work. And so it's like you don't have time for anything else, or you don't have that much availability to even, consider to give your energy to things that are not a part of that big, deal you have going on. For some of you, it could just be that you're very invested on creating something. For those of you that this is not physically experienced, your mind is driven by goals. So you're very goal oriented right now, and you want to expand whatever it is that you already have going on in your life. So it's like, if you have a nice home, you want a better one. If you have a nice job, you want the next level. You want an upgrade. If you are in a relationship that satisfies you, you want a relationship again to provide to you the next level of sorts of something else. You want a family, or you want to start a business with your partner, or you want to get married, or again, you want to make a big plans with your partner. But I feel like for the majority of you, it's really about whatever it is that you have. You don't want to settle for it. So because I feel like for some of you Leos, actually you have something good already in your life, that it's the motivator actually for you to even have more out of it, or even better than it. So there could be an issue here of you at times not being able to feel satisfied, to feel as grateful as you should feel for certain things you have in your life. There's a danger for some of you Leos also to take a lot of things for granted, all right? And it's important that you balance that energy, in a sense that I feel like there's something here about don't take certain things for granted, because you never know what tomorrow brings, right? But I also feel like there's that feeling of you feel so good, so ready, so powerful throughout the month of December to instigate big changes in your life, that you don't feel like it's like you feel invincible, or you feel like nothing can stop you, nothing can touch you, nothing can get in the way of what you have your mind and your heart set into. But again, I keep getting like you have the right energy to promote in your life a lot of upgrades, but you might also have here an issue with, how can I explain this? Like with an issue of you feeling like you control, it's a control issue, yeah, like you control everything. And so when something falls out of plan, or when you're shown during the month of December that you don't have the control over everything, this can get you really to be mad and ultra protective of whatever it is that you fear losing control. So there's a little bit of an issue here about you not overdoing it when it comes to control. So self-control, yes, but wanting to become almost like this energy that it's like an energy of you wanting to be like a little bit of like a dictator of everything and everyone, around you. And this is what might, interfere in the quality of the month itself, because the month is actually very positive and the moment you are in is very positive, especially for those that have big ambitions. All right, you want to perhaps move to another country, you want to start a business, you want to expand your business, you want to earn more money, you want to travel the world. Big plans, big changes are all very protected and blessed right now to have its outcome happen just like how you imagine it. And I feel like that's one of the big themes here also, is like you're able to get something just as how you have imagined it or picture it. For some of you that are going to travel, there's a possibility. Like if you're going to go on holidays or, on vacation, travel someplace you have never been before, but you have this idea or concept of it, I feel like it's going to be like a dream come true for some of you Leos, like to get to visit a place and see it with your own eyes, right? Have your physical presence in a place that you've imagined, you've pictured it exactly as it is. And for some of you, of course, that this can happen in other ways as well. Like you having, that it's like that project of a home or of a business again, or of an idea you want to launch, something you want to put out there in the world, and then seeing it, materialize is going to make you feel very happy. And I feel like very, again, very, very driven to prove after something big happens to you. Like you want to perhaps teach or lead by example, in the sense that I feel like there's going to be, for some of you Leos, as we go into the next year, an aspiration to prove to others that dreams can come true. And so in that regard, I feel like for some of you Leos are either close to have a dream come true, or you already did and you're still like astonished and processing the wonders of the world, right? Of how much something has. It's like there's something in your life, especially in the month of December, that it offers you this abundant feeling, all right? It has so much in it that you can, revel and rejoice in. For some of you that want to fulfill also a specific desire you have been working towards for some time, the month of December can make that happen. For others of you, it's just like if you have this wish to end a cycle and get into a new one, you're about to. It's interesting because I feel like the month of December represents the last month, right, of the year. And I feel like for you it's very much like a match, in the sense that you're also coming to an ending of sorts, but it's a happy ending. It's an ending that brings a sense of fortune into your life, or that sense of finally, that sense of relief, especially because with the Nine of Wands, it has been something, you haven't given up on, but it took a toll on you. It's not something like it was not something easy or facilitated, you had to really work your way to top. There's also that feeling of you being on top, in a top position, on top of the mountain, feeling the glory of feeling the glory of your own existence, in the sense of you feeling like you have accomplished something big, or a sense of or a big sense of purpose. All right, something you've worked hard for. I also feel like you're extremely protective of everything and everyone, again, around you. So there can be issues with control that you need to address. You can also be very suspicious. You can also be very even paranoid at times here, with outside influences trying to steal anything from you, anything from this world, right? Anything from what you consider to be right now your greatest accomplishment. For some of you that are in a long distance relationship, I feel like there might be progress or plans to visit each other, all right? And there's a sense of happiness and associated with this, but I also feel like there might be an issue where, because you complete something major that has been your main drive in the last months, you feel now free, or you're going to soon become more free and available to perhaps open your heart to other things. And I feel like for some of you Leos, you have several options when it comes to love, when it comes to current relationships and future ones. There's an abundance of options, so much so that at times some of you Leos can feel very confused, actually, in the sense of you're seduced by the idea of love or by the idea of a person, but then not easily, convinced into an actual relationship or an actual solidifying of it. And that might be something that is also a part of the month of December, is you not knowing yet or not being sure yet into who you want to invest emotionally, even who you want to invest professionally. For those of you that this is also about work matters, like if you're looking for people to work with you, for example, you might not feel yet the trust, and you not find that you have that clarity to choose. It can be hard for some of you Leos also to select from options presented in the month of December, but there's a sense of mystery that it's very seductive. So I feel like you're giving this energy of this aura of seduction, even when you're not actively doing anything, that it's very promising also to attract into your life even, more things. But I also feel like you're very moved more again by the seduction, by the fantasy, the element of wondering what's behind someone else's what's behind someone else's presence, what's behind someone else, what's the truth. It's like you want to be indulging in the idea of things more than on the actuality of it right now. So I hope you have a great month. I want to wish you happy holidays. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.